what you're thinking. You're like, girl, you haven't been here for almost 2 years. And you would not be wrong. But what I can say is that I haven't not been filming things. I just have done nothing with that content for a really long time. So first of all, hello. If you're here, thank you. Also, let's hang out. Here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna just hang out today. We're gonna catch up. Hopefully in the next few videos, I can come back with the things I've been getting up to in the last 2 years. But we're just gonna spend today catching up and getting reacquainted. So let's do that. Given it has been so long, I'm bringing this little, I think this now means he's low battery. So let's see how long this lasts. But I thought I'd bring this little buddy back and let's see if the audio is like amazing or if you actually think it's crazy. It's officially Monday. Usually I would be actually needing to start work in about 45 minutes, but this is technically my baby moon. Yes, we have not spoken about the fact that I am pregnant, clearly. I mean, clearly, hopefully not that clearly. I'm 26 weeks. She's a girl. Instead of going away on holidays, we decided to spend our money updating our house, but I decided I still needed a break. So welcome to my baby moon. Since we've started this, I haven't really done anything. And that's kind of the point of it, right? Hang out, relax, enjoy some time. But my goal today is not to do anything crazy. It's kind of just spend some time at home, get a few things done, hit a bit of a reset because we have been doing some renovations. Things have kind of been getting a bit hectic around here. So let's have a quick look at some of the things we've done. First of all, new window. And you probably look at this and think, I don't understand, but let me show you. Ignore the mess. These were our old windows. Adorable, but terrible. New window, so much nicer. You know, slides, has a fly screen. Amazing. Now we don't have to let every bug in the house if we want the window open. We actually haven't changed this window because eventually one day, look to renovate this kitchen. We probably want to delete this window's position and kind of have like more of a splashback, like a splashback window of some kind. Because then we could have cabinets going to the roof and going like all the way across. It's kind of nice. We always have, we have an example of what it used to look like. Everyone's like, oh my God, how's the nursery going? It must be getting exciting, getting close. And I am that classic TikTok example where it's like, absolutely not. This is the nursery. But yeah, so if you can imagine, despite the fact that this room looks heinous right now, we've actually done a lot. Got rid of a couch, pulled everything out of these wardrobes. We want to get new wardrobes. I really don't like sliding wardrobes. They're just not for me. I prefer, what are they called? I mean, they're just like hinged doors, duh. And then we have some final things in storage here, which we'll probably just put under the house for now. The thing that's really slowing down the room, I mean, obviously the wardrobe. We need to demo this wardrobe out and then get the new one installed. We need to confirm who's going to do that, whether we're going to go like custom or just through IKEA. Custom is expensive. Let me tell you that much for free. Anyway, the point being, this room is not done and it probably won't be done properly. That's okay. I don't think we should spiral over that right now. I feel like I would love to do a bit of a cleaning time lapse. Oh my God, that's so close. Let's tidy this mayhem, the breakfast dishes mayhem. I think I'll clean first and then I can start making the lasagna because that's also something we need to do today. Just see how the day rolls. Can't wait. Let's do it. Interrupting this cleaning break because I got my Beauty Leap the other week. There's like 3 different types. I got the barrier capsule, so it seems. I have to just say, like, being pregnant, great. confusing. Like I have no idea of what products are pregnant safe versus not. So 9 times out of 10, I err on the side of like not using a lot of products. There's like a Glow Recipe toner. I have no idea what this is. Black Pine Primus Youth Activating Booster Wrinkle Smoother. I don't feel like that's going to be pregnancy safe. Anything like active, 9 times out of 10 isn't. So we'll have to Google that. This one looks fine. It's just like a cleansing gel and moisturizing cream. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I keep it. Like, as I said, I'll probably Google to see whether any of these are safe to use. Otherwise, Mel Hills Deals might have a little beauty lip incoming. I definitely haven't been keeping up with my like 1 book a month, which I always try to do every year. But I'm kind of tandem reading at the moment because your girl's got to multitask. I've been reading the Throne of Glass series and I'm up to the Assassin's Blade. So far so good. Probably only like a quarter of the way in, but enjoying that. Baby related reading is this hypnobirthing book. Probably like maybe a little bit less of the way through. I think I'm like ready to get into the practical tips and stuff. Like there's still a lot of like, your body knows what to do. Let your body do what it needs to do. Everyone should just allow a birthing mother to do what she needs to do. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Like I believe this. I bought the book, you know? Let's get to the stuff that you are saying are like practical tips to have a safer, easier, and more comfortable birth. That's what I want. I want the kind of like meat on the bone. Like what are the specific things that are recommended when it comes to hypnobirthing? So yeah, we'll see. Okay, gonna start going on dinner. It's only 8:50 in the morning because that's what we're making. The classic Nagi lasagna. Highly recommend. This is the one. It's honestly so good. Oh, I'm just thinking, did Luke buy the pasta sheets? Woohoo! He sure did. So my only crisis is that I pretty much don't actually have like a pot, which is definitely a silly problem. The only pot we have to run this in is actually less pot, more wok. Truth be told, I do have a actual pot, but I've now put it away in storage because I used to keep it in the baby's room and I don't really want to go digging under the house for it. If you are still buying like an onion and cutting it up, like power to you. I don't have the time, the patience, or the willpower to cut onions anymore. Frozen onions, that's you gal's best friend. I think we'll just go for it. I think we're just going to send it on one big pot. It's going to get over full, but it'll be fine, right? Okay, we're back. Back after making the lasagna sauce. I made some cookie dough this weekend. And I've just had it sit in the fridge because I always like to let my cookie dough sit for a minimum like 24 hours in the fridge. I like it to be cold before I then like ball it up. I feel like I'm making good progress on my list so far, which is always a really satisfying feeling. Despite the fact that it's been like 2 years between us hanging out. Has anything really changed? No. But what has changed? Obviously, as I said earlier, I'm pregnant. We're having a baby. It's a pretty big change, to say the least. Again, this is where I'm like, I need to go back through the stuff that I have filmed in the last 2 years and see what I've said, what I've done, because I have no idea like what's going on. But pretty much the twins were born. Very exciting times. That was September 2024. And I got to be with Mallory and Tristan as Mallory was going through labor. Pretty much filmed a bunch of that as well, which was awesome. And it was actually probably only yesterday that I finished that vlog. Like I had done it and I had it exported and everything, but I just hadn't actually like sent it and given it to Mallory and Tristan. So officially did that yesterday because I was doing my gestational diabetes test yesterday. So I kind of just wanted, reading my book, and I was trying to not look at social media because, I could have easily sat there for 2 hours scrolling. Didn't really feel like that was the way I wanted to spend 2 hours. So I actually spent a good 30 minutes or so watching Mallory's birth vlog. It's like almost as if it's my own labor prep now. Was lucky to have gone with her because now it's like, yeah, it's like a little cheat sheet for myself. And then that inspired me to finish, again, as you can hear, I've started a lot of things, haven't finished them, Stacey's birth vlog. So again, welcome. It's been a hot minute. Stacey had a baby in February 2025. Yeah, little baby Harlow. I was very lucky, got to go with her into the birth suite. I have just had that footage 90% done for so long, which is so annoying. I already knew I wanted to get back into my little videos. Kind of finishing those and getting those off the backlog has meant that I have a bit more like mental space to get started on some other things, which is again why we're here today. I'm not going to spend this entire time going back through what's been happening in the last 2 years, but I think like looking ahead, I'm trying to figure out, well, I've been thinking about again, like I'm, soon going to have a baby and what's that going to look like. And there's a lot of information about like, oh my God, don't lose yourself to the baby and finding yourself after you have a child, blah, blah, blah. Cause it's this idea of like this all encompassing experience, which I totally get. I guess I'm kind of like, yeah, how do I have a few things that are just doing this was kind of one of those things that I was thinking is fun and creative and a little bit different. Like my goal is not necessarily to have my daughter all over the internet. Like I haven't even like posted to my Instagram that like we're having a child. It's just not really my vibe. And it feels strange to think that like, why would I not do that and talk about her here? But I guess I'm like, we're talking as opposed to me just posting a photo. Anyway, let's come back to the cookie dough. The point is, I made some cookie dough. Great. Mallory took it because she's actually been doing a bit of a like tens hire business for people who are going into labor and who want some pain relief options that is non-pharmaceutical. It's definitely something that I plan to use throughout labor. And she did a bit of a networking event with a local business who is all about like mindful birthing and she wanted to take some cookies for her little business. So I made her up some and, we branded those all up, which was really cute. So I've been kind of doing some shebakes stuff on the side, which if you don't know what shebakes is, again, why would you? Because where have I been for the last little while? I kind of started a little like baking business, making cakes, making cookies, sweet treats, whatever it is. That's also one of those things I think I want to create time and opportunity for myself post having this child, because it's like that I enjoy doing and it's like I can kind of like zone out and have some like me time in. Here's hoping I can kind of keep that up. I have definitely like not been doing anything too crazy. Like my big focus last year was like getting my kitchen registered and, getting all the, you have to do like a food qualification, food safety practice. And I actually did a market like before Christmas, all before I realized I was pregnant. Had the best time. So it's like I've kind of like built the infrastructure for that, which is really good. But like then I went into my first trimester and like had 0% energy and that was really intense. I would potentially love to maybe like whip out a market before I have this child, but again, I don't know how much I don't think we're gonna have any time left. A very bold goal I'll have for my maternity leave is to do a market with my newborn. I mean, maybe not my full-on newborn, obviously, but like at some point. It's funny because some people will see this and be like, oh my God, like you can't sit still. I can sit still. Like, I am more than happy to do like nothing naturally. It's kind of fun to have something motivating to work towards. That's again why like it's fun to kind of have a little funny girl YouTube account, because I'm like, let's see if I can get a video up. Let's see whether anyone watches it, or like let's see if I can get some orders in for my little cake business. Can I go to a market? Like it's all possible if I'm willing to put energy into it. Got to have some little mini goals for yourself, Anyway, I've literally been yapping for way too long. I'm going to finish rolling up this dough. And after that, we'll review back to the to-do list. Anyway, we will soon find out. Okay, cookie dough balls, ready to go. Got a few larger ones in case, we want any snacks. Like usually like a little snack every now and then. Honestly, like it would be good if I had 2 of these filled for the party, but we'll see if we get extra time or if people just have to eat what they get. Let's tick that off the list. Kitchen's looking fairly clean for a girl who's done a lot of cooking already this morning. I think I'm gonna vacuum the floors, mop. Maybe I didn't start editing the vlog. Oh my God. Who am I? Reformed YouTuber with like 2 videos. Love that. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm back and it's been a hot minute. I've had a shower, gotten changed, finished cooking lasagna, had lunch, had a nap. We've done it all. Just wanted to show you just a final quick look at the lasagna. Chef's kiss, if you ask me. You can probably hear. Anyway, I just thought I'd come on here and pretty much end the vlog. Your girl has not forgotten what to do, which is nice. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching. We'll be back with more vlogs. And as I said, I think this is really the one to just dust off the cobwebs and remind myself what I need to do. And from here on, hopefully I will be able to get through some of the videos I've been taking between the last time you saw me and now, which truly would be a minor miracle. There's so much footage to go through, but that's a me problem, not a you problem. And I mean, really, it's not a problem at all because it'll be fun to go through. Okay, that's all. I will see you in the next video. Bye.